60 Russian diplomats expelled. This is a major development.
Yeah, that's a huge amount of diplomats after all, and as you just heard from Brussels, it is significantly higher than any EU country or indeed the European Union altogether. Indeed, this number is higher than even those diplomats expelled from the United Kingdom. So these are 60 diplomats, officially at least. The Trump administration is saying that they are spies. These are 60 spies, Russian spies who are based in the United States and at the United Nations, who now have 1 week to leave the United States. 48 of those spies, according to the Trump administration, were based in the United States. We don't know whether just in Washington, D.C. or in the entirety of the country. 12 others based at the Russian mission to the United Nations. Of course, hidden within this decision is a statement from the Trump administration that there were 60 Russian spies based in the United States and that they were very much allowed to stay here until this decision that was announced today. Again, 1 week they have now to leave the United States. It is pretty clear what the United States is trying to say here, and it's saying so pretty openly now in another statement from the White House. They very much see Russia as being responsible for this poisoning attack in the United Kingdom, and this is a retaliation against that. It's not just these 60 Russians who are being expelled from the United States. As you mentioned, a whole consulate is also being closed. That's the Russian consulate in Seattle on the northwest coast of the United States. There is no reason given, though, by the Trump administration as to why, whether this is geographic proximity or proximity to a U.S. naval base. Both of those are possibilities. That's just one, the minor measure, if you will, in this very, very big announcement from the Trump administration here this morning.
Philip, Donald Trump has been rather inconsistent. He's sent mixed signals on Russia and its president, Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, because what you see a lot of the times from this White House are forceful statements from the White House and from the administration. That is again the case today. We have not heard from the U.S. president. We've heard from senior administration officials who briefed us on a phone call this morning. We have heard via a statement from the White House and via a statement from the State Department as well. We've not heard from the U.S. president. And we know, according to these senior administration officials, that there was actually no communication between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, his counterpart in Russia, on this matter. Remember that last week there was a phone call between the two where Donald Trump rather controversially congratulated Vladimir Putin on his re-election. According to the White House, there was no mention during that phone call of the poisoning case in the United Kingdom, and there has been no phone call between Trump and Putin since. You're absolutely right that the measures from the administration can be tough ones, but the words from the U.S. president are not. A tweet last week also saying that a good relationship with Russia is a good thing rather than a bad thing. So this is a U.S. president who's still trying to be as friendly as possible to Vladimir Putin while the administration is not.